Hello, people of YouTube. Well, welcome back. I was thinking of heading out on the bike, but it's kind of raining. Now, I've had this discussion before that I don't mind cycling in the rain. The plan was tonight because it's just after 7. I'm working tomorrow. In fact, I'm on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, Monday and Tuesday off. Christmas Day, Boxing Day. So the plan was just to head out, do like a 60 minute. I say session. I mean, it's not as if I really plan like a session. But the plan was just to go out, just do there's a certain loop I can do. It's kind of like sheltered road, kind of main road. It's not really a main road, but there's not a lot of traffic goes down it. I could just do like a loop. So just finished my dinner, had a cider. He's poking in a bag. Had a cider, said, right, you know what, get the cycle gear on and head out. And my wife just texts me just as I was about to head out. She says it's raining, and it's like, it's not heavy rain, but it's like, it's steady spits, as we say here in Scotland. So I think I'm just going to scrub it. It's not that I mean, I want to go out, but I'm not. I mean, I don't mind rain, but it's kind of the stuff that it's not like heavy. But, oh no, I'm not. I'm just going to scrub it. So I'm just going to get all this gear off. I kind of usually you can hear it in the road, and you know it's raining, but I didn't really hear it before I got ready. If I checked before I got ready, I might have made the decision, whether to go or not go. But I'm ready. I could go. I could do it, but so disappointing. So this will probably the start of my next vlog episode, which I think is 11. It's either 10 or 11. I think it's 11. I've not been out in the last couple of weeks. I've had the cold the last little bit, so I've been struggling really with my. I say health. I hate saying that because it sounds as if you've got something more, serious. But I suppose it is health. But I've had like the cold. My sinuses were really blocked up. In fact, I cleared my nose in the shower this morning, and this thing came out. I feel great. Well, I say I feel great. I feel for the first time I've actually really been able to sort of breathe and not have any kind of blockage. Well, I've still got a little bit of blockage, but it's a lot better than what it was. So I was off today. The plan, I wanted to go out this morning, but kind of late morning. I had a little bit of a sleep in this morning. Got up, kind of was all buttoned up breakfast wise, all that kind of stuff by about probably somewhere in the region of 10:30, 11, and it was that kind of midday. I don't like getting out midday. If I'm going to go out on my bike, I'd rather go out at night or more preferably go in the morning. But the way it is at the moment with the weather and the kind of light conditions as well, it's getting dark. It's getting lighter later. It's getting dark also later, or earlier. Sorry. So, I mean, you really don't have there's not a lot of a kind of window opportunity. So, went into town, did a bit of Christmas shopping, and that was the plan. I was can eat my dinner, and I could go out, do that loop again. Just get 40 to 60 minutes worth. I was actually kind of looking forward to it. Got my gear on, and it's raining, so I'm not going to go out. It's a bit wimpy, but because I've just had the cold, I don't want to go out and get super wet, and maybe get that kind of away again. I mean, I've said this before, that I think once you get conditioned, and you've got that little bit of fitness to the point where you can go out and do, I say do efforts, I don't really do efforts or any of that kind of stuff, but you know, my efforts just really getting out and maintaining a decent, excuse me, a decent speed and a decent sort of, you know, that kind of peak fitness, and able to maintain it and keep going, and then get to that point where you're right. I'm getting tired, so maybe just back off a little bit. But I'm not at that level yet. So once you get to that level and you head out in kind of semi-bad weather, you can actually maybe punch through that and just keep going. But when you're maybe struggling and then you're getting cold and you're getting damp and you're getting wet and then you don't have that output level yet, it can be quite difficult. So I'm just going to get derobed and probably, I don't know, combination either might just chill out in bed or play something in the PlayStation. I don't know. I was really so looking for it, and I probably do get the odd comment where people say just go out, you know, sweat off your cold, just get out on your bike. A lot of people say that I'm not happy. It's just the way I am. I'm not one of these people that are overzealous. You know, I seem quite sort of, I say kind of monotone. It's maybe a good description. But I'm not that bothered. I mean, I can sit and chill tonight. But anyway, this is a quick update. So this will probably make it into a vlog. Hopefully the vlog ends with an actual bike ride. What are you doing, Nicky boy? You just sitting there? And he's sitting there watching. So I probably might find something to watch on the telly, or a combination of whatever, both, I don't know. Anyway, unfortunately not a bike ride. Take care, catch you later. Bye. Hello people of YouTube. Welcome back. Decided to head out. It's Boxing Day, 26th of December 2019. Kind of like it's almost like a new year for me. Kind of starting early. I want to get sort of back on the bike and kind of get stuff going again. Just been a little bit like kind of lazy the last year. Never really got that much done, which is kind of disappointing. But at the end of the day, you can only blame yourself. But kind of starting like a new start before the new year. Weather's not too bad today. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's decent. It's grey. It's overcast. It's not warm, but it's not freezing either. I've actually just headed to the pier. This is my kind of starting point, but I've got, what time are we at? I think it's nearly 1 o'clock. I'm actually doing a Pokemon raid. I still play Pokemon Go. It's a game it's one of my daily games that I've been playing for the last 2 years, 3 years, however long it's been. I think it's 3 years actually. So I don't know, there's some big event down here, there's a lot of people running, and I had to kind of get through crowds to get into this bit, and the people were just standing there, and I'm on a bike clipped in. I mean, I've got like 2 heartbeats and I'm dead basically. So I'm just going to head to this Pokemon raid, and I'll probably go for a spin. I'll probably head there and then maybe back. You know, maybe get 6-7 miles, 8, maybe 10. 10 would be good, but I don't know if I'll get that. But yeah, just out. It's kind of one of those times that I actually do go out my bike. But the weather, the last month or so, the weather's been absolutely horrendous in Scotland. Any day that's actually been sort of decent, I've probably been working. And then the few days that I have had where it's been actually quite good and I could do something, I sometimes say, no, I'll just stay in and chill. But that's the kind of thing that I want to start, you know, getting rid of. That's actually quite a good angle, but I couldn't hold my hand out there for too long. But anyway, did I press record? I think I did, because when I pressed the volume button, it stops the recording. So yeah, I'm just going to head to the Pokemon Go, get that done, and then just go for a cycle wherever. I don't know where it'll take me, wherever really. As I say, there's this race thing on, down there's jam packed, so I may think of an alternate route I can go. Anyway folks, see you soon. Hello people YouTube, welcome back. I did my raid. Also got my GoPro here. Did my raid. I actually got it, which was quite surprising. So just I've cycled up the shore. There's some kind of athletic Boxing Day, I don't know, run or something. So it's quite busy. I actually went up, headed to the pier, and then I was going to go and do this raid for Pokemon. And as I went up the side, there was just all these athletes, joggers everywhere. And I'm kind of like passing through these bodies, and they're not really, some of them are moving, some of them are not, but the old clipless pedal, you're clipped in and you're kind of trying to, well, I don't know, you're trying to possibly brake and just try and unclip before you fall over and look a right idiot. But no, I just headed out. I've done a little vlog piece at the pier, so I'll probably include that, but I might repeat some of the stuff that I said back there. Just wanted to get out today. No KOM stuff, pretty much just a kind of leisurely ride, take the bike out, make sure everything's kind of running. As I say, it's pretty cold. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's can't be much above 0 degrees. I'd maybe reckon it might be 3-4 degrees maybe. But when you're on the bike, you can create a bit of wind. It's maybe cutting it down a little bit more. But I'm out at my usual bit. This will probably be a bit where I've vlogged quite a few times. It's so peaceful. It's like a little boating area. I think there used to be boats in these houses, or some kind of form of boats. Seagulls are there. There's a couple of young swans, ducks, cormorants. There's quite a lot, and it's nice. It's peaceful. It's quiet. So yeah, just coming out on the bike. As I say, I'm kind of wanting to just be more active. Just get out a lot more. A lot of the times that I do pull the plug on a possible ride, and it's not that. Kind of later on at night, you kind of look at it and go, I wish I just went out and got that fresh air. Even if it was only 5-6 miles, it's better than nothing. So I think I'm at about 3 point something miles today. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of people out walking. Obviously Boxing Day after Christmas, a lot of people are walking off the Christmas, the remnants of the Christmas dinner. A lot of people maybe even partied last night. I'm slightly hungover, so there's quite a lot of people out today. Also the shops have got Boxing Day sales, which I don't agree with. I think that kind of thing I'm not saying it should be banned, but I honestly do think that shops should be shut today. The shop I work in, that's shut today. It's open tomorrow, but I don't think it should be open today, and I don't think this whole Boxing Day sale thing's just, it's one of these things that they've had. I mean, in January, fair enough, doesn't bother me, but Boxing Day, nah. So the Pokemon Go raid, I thought, if I get out on my bike, I'll be able to actually go to it, and I actually got the Pokemon that I was hunting, so that wasn't too bad. And I said I'll just go for a little cycle somewhere. Nothing really too adventurous. I don't know where I'm going to go next actually. There's a possibility of going up here and up that old cycle, or it's a railway path, or railway line it used to be, but it's now a cycle path. My nose is running a little bit. Still got a little bit of this cold. I had this cold for a couple of weeks now. I've still got a little bit of a cough, and a little bit of runny nose, but it's not that bad, to be honest. But it basically floored me for the last couple of weeks. and any time that I possibly could have went out on the bike, the weather was just, it was just ridiculous. It really was just horrible. Um, oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, a little bit snotty, but yeah, out today. Um, and this will make my first vlog that I've done for a while now. Maybe probably November the last time I did a vlog. Just haven't really been out on the bike at all. I've done a couple of videos. In fact, it's probably a video I did last week. I was all ready to go, and my wife had just went to the gym, and then she texted. I was just about, I had all my gear on, and I was about to head out the door, and she texted me and said that it was raining, and it was kind of spitting and that. But again, I don't mind. There is a time to cycle in the wet. You know, if you're doing like a daily routine and you're at that point, that fitness point, you know, it's a little bit different than somebody that's maybe trying to get to that fitness point. But heading out in the wet, it's just not a good. It's not really a good idea, I don't think. So I just cut that. I didn't go out. Christmas Eve, I went up to my mum's. It was only the cycle route up to my mum's is only like 1.5 miles, so it's not that long. It takes. I mean, if I did it really fast, it wouldn't take long. But my wife came up on her bike, so it was quite an easy pace. So we went up there, and then we came back down about. Actually, must have been about half 10, 11. We came back down the road, but I forgot to press resume on my Strava, so I only got like one. It should have been 3 miles, but I only got like something like 1.4 miles done. But yeah, it was a good Christmas. I felt I did quite good, and I didn't get a lot of stuff in the sense of not rubbishy stuff, but you know what I mean. You get all these kind of filler things. Is my helmet off? Yeah. I don't know whether my centre line's off. I may have to just crank it over a little bit. Not try and crank it over. That's a little bit better. But yeah, I did okay. Quite happy with the stuff I got. But Christmas is such a big palaver. It's like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the day, but it's such a quick day, even if you get up early in the morning. And I try and at least make a bit of a day of it. Usually got to my mum and dad's for dinner. But by the time you get up there, I mean, we probably got up early. And then we actually sort of opened our presents I got from my daughters and stuff. And I had a little bit of breakfast. And then we headed up there about, I think we were up to my mum's about 1:20, 1:30. So it's quite late in the day. Opened the presents for my mum and dad, my brother, and obviously we've got presents for them. So we did that whole thing, and then we had dinner about probably about 4ish. And then we were back down the road for about 7, because we've got cats, so we had to feed the cats and stuff. And then that's pretty much it. Your day's pretty much over. So it's a very quick day, and it's all that build up, all that in November, running late November, then into December. You've got the build up to Christmas, and it's so much for just one day. Oh, my hand's getting a bit. I may have to swap hands. Oh God, it's getting a little bit numb. But yeah, so I'm back at work this weekend. I'm night shift. I'll do like 4 nights. I'm a little bit. I don't want to say I'm nervous, but it's just the kind of unknown. I really don't know what the plan is. I'll be doing stuff. What I don't know. But the bonus to that is I get like 3 or 4 days off after that, and it's over the new year, so that's not too bad. I tell you, my fingers are a little bit numb because I'm sitting here. But it's just good to get out the bike. And as I say, you know, next year I do have a plan just to do a lot more. Easier said than done, really. I'm trying to get this golf out of the way. It's just catching the camera. Easier said than done, to be honest. I've got my chest harness. I've got all this stuff. I've also got a wind mic on, so I want to see if that makes a... Well, I say it's a wind mic. I made it up myself. Don't know if you can maybe see it. It's like just a little bit of sponge. So, just trying to get footage, just to see what it's like. As I say, I actually bought this kit. It's only about £10 it cost. You get the chest harness, you get a head harness. There's also extra stickies. I think I've got one on my helmet. So I'm just trying out a few different views and stuff just to see what I can get. But as I say, today's not really going to be a big cycle. In fact, I'm probably more likely I'll just head back in. There's also the option of doing later on tonight. There's a bit I can do kind of loops, and maybe just do that if I want to get some extra miles in. But for me, it's just more about getting out, and even just getting that basic cycle. It doesn't have to be like a Tour de France stage, you know. It doesn't have to be like, 150 miles. But I just want to start getting out more. So that's my kind of plan for next year. And I think I'll stick with it. I better watch this volume button, I don't hit it. Because I know, like, in my head, I want to be doing a lot more. But actually physically doing it's a different kettle of fish. And it's one of those things that it kind of disappoints me a lot of the time, because I know that I could probably do a lot more, but it's like, I don't know, you sometimes get into like a routine where you just, there's like a bit where you say, right, I'm going to get out my bike, and then you go, oh, I don't know, I think I'll stay in. But getting out, doing it, coming back, you just feel a lot better. Fitness, get fresh air, you get, it's just better, you just feel better. So that's what I want to do next year. I've got all these GoPro cameras, I've even got my drone as well. I can get out and get stuff on that. So there's a lot of potential for the channel. I mean, I still do my golf videos, and I still do, although I've not been playing that much golf recently, and my golf at the moment's quite bad. It's just a little bit rusty. But I'm still playing, but it's just to give the channel a little bit more of just something different, and I feel the vlog's good. I enjoy doing the vlog, actually. It's something that I think when I tried it, when I did it, I was kind of a bit apprehensive and a bit like, I don't know if I really, it's like, not performing in front of the camera, but just doing this kind of thing, it just becomes easier, the more times you do it. So it must be, what time is it? I don't want to do, because my watch is on here, it's probably covered with layers of, I'll double check, you'll probably see something different. Right, it's about 10 to 2. Probably starts getting dark here about maybe 3, half 2, 3 o'clock maybe. And it's dull at the moment, so the light's not that great, to be honest. So there's an option of heading up this way maybe and getting that cycle path in, but I might just head back up the shore and then just head home. I'll probably need to give the bike a little bit of a clean. I kind of keep on top of my bike. In fact, I actually bought my brother a chain cleaner, a track pump, and with a chain cleaner, you were getting chain lube, like a kind of WD-40, but it was Muck-Off's own WD-40, I think it is, and the bike wash stuff, the pink, because he's not really the best at maintaining his bike. His chain was just horrible. I mean, both my bikes, when I got my other Boardman bike, my cyclocross bike, I basically just cleaned the chain, and I clean the chain periodically. And I don't do it all the time, but at the start I did it, and I've got my chain standard really pretty decent. But my brother's, I mean, he cycles to his work. He's a postman, so he's going through all the muck. I mean, if he wakes up and it's wet, he just goes. He can't, he's not going to not take his bike. When I'm a bit more, I don't mind taking my bike out in the rain, mud, whatever, because I'll clean it. But for him, it's like a daily commute. It's not that far actually to his work, but all the same, his chain was horrible, pretty bad. But I'm probably going to end the little vlog part here. I'm going to check this footage on my GoPro just to see what it's like. See if it's any good. And I'll probably just head home, I think. I feel I've done my little bit. I mean, I've got my Pokemon. Did my X-raid battle. Got out for a couple of miles. Nothing really too fancy, but at the end of the day, at least it's something. And there's ducks down here. I think they thought I maybe had some bread. Kind of started to get a little bit cold. It's not the warmest. In fact, my actual legs are kind of shaking. I don't know if that's coming across in the camera, but my legs, just the way I'm sitting, I'm kind of straining a little bit. Not in a bad way, but just my legs are going. So that's really about it. Little festive, like 6 miler, nothing really fancy. As I say, I really do want to step it up and start going longer next year. I still feel for me, heading out of town, there's like a safety bubble in the town. I mean, you head out there on the open roads, it's quite scary. And I think there's somebody commented, I said that a road that's quite porous. I think somebody called it a dead road. I've not actually looked into it, but that's what he called it, a dead road. And the roads out here, you get that really nice asphalt where it's just smooth and the bike just it's like butter. But a lot of these roads in where I stay are like the open road, the open kind of porosity, kind of like, it's just like cement with like stone chips, and it's quite rough. But he called it a dead road, so the ones heading out to the Carrick Hills are like that. Very, to cycle on it, you've got to. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of watts to get going. So, I'm really starting to shake. Actually, I'm actually really starting to get quite cold. Oh, but I've got this. I bought this Sport Full. It's like a base layer, and also bought you could probably hear it. It's like a rustly front, but it's like a windproof protector for your front, and the back's like a kind of climate control sort of vest material, kind of almost see-through. Because I went out for a ride once and I was cycling. My front was so cold. Even though I did have like another base layer on, but it wasn't like a good base layer. This one's pretty good actually. It's quite warm. But yeah, it's not the warmest. I'm actually getting pretty cold now, so I'll probably need to start moving soon. But anyway, I'm going to head off. So I'll catch you later. As I say, this is probably going to be not the last vlog. I'm going to probably get on it, as they say. So catch you later. Bye.